Action Plan.
The Action Plan was developed by the Department of Basic Education to face challenges in the schooling system. Education starts at home. Parents and caregivers inspire their children by singing with them, counting together, sharing stories and identifying colors and shapes. This is a special time in a child's life when caregivers support their natural curiosity and help them to develop a relationship with the world of thinking, reading and writing, and being creative. This is the beginning of learning.
There are 27 goals in the Action Plan, which cover the whole education experience of our young people. Beginning in grade R, through primary and secondary school, towards opportunities for further study.
Education is a journey that never ends, and every part of it is important. If you are a parent or a learner in a South African public school, you need to know about the Action Plan. We are all working together, and this is the plan.
There are 5 priority goals to improve the quality of education. Access to early childhood development, teacher development and computer literacy, learner access to textbooks and workbooks, school management and governance, and district monitoring and support. At preschool, children learn how to learn, so when they get to primary school, they know what to do. But not all children go to pre-primary school. The Action Plan's target is 100% enrollment of 5-year-olds in grade R. Can you help? Yes, you can. If you have a toddler in your life, find out which schools in your area offer grade R and put the process of school enrollment in motion. Let's start the journey.
At the moment, the Department of Basic Education is making sure that all grade R teachers are properly trained.
Some of the things that children learn in preschool are how to start a task, how to work together with others,
How to count from 1 to 100.
how to tidy up afterwards, and how to express their needs.
How books work, and how to write their names. Now they're ready for grade 1. Smaller classes make teaching and learning easier. In other words, the number of learners in a class has an impact on the quality of teaching. The Action Plan's solution to classroom overcrowding is to have more teachers and in some schools to build more classrooms.
Teachers and learners need safe, clean, and neat school environments for quality education to take place.
Since 1996, the government has been working to fix that. From 15,000 schools without electricity, there are now only 2,800. From 9,000 schools without water, there are now only 1,700. And the work isn't done yet. There's still about 5,600 schools that need special attention.
The Action Plan ensures that we keep upgrading our schools and improving their infrastructure. And the school community, parents and caregivers, learners and staff can all help to look after the school's facilities and keep them clean and neat.
The Action Plan calls on teachers to help children to master the basics by grade 3, reading, writing, and counting. Starting with the minimum levels of literacy and numeracy, learners keep improving their own average as they progress through the grades. Some learners have to repeat a grade because they didn't reach the minimum learning requirements. Not passing can cause problems for learners and for the school, so the Action Plan sets the goal of reducing the number of learners who repeat a grade.
No more than 5% of learners will repeat.
Success in high school depends on a quality foundation in the early years of school. Like they did for their babies, caregivers need to support their children's learning. This is a great time to join a library. Get your child into the habit of reading. Listen to their reading and their speeches. You can also practice mathematics in everyday situations. Help them to learn their times tables.
Emotional and physical distress, or hearing and eyesight problems have a negative impact on the quality of children's learning.
About 90% of today's primary school learners have never had an eye test. The Action Plan calls principals and district officials to work together to make sure that all learners get what they need, from social grants to healthcare.
Sharing information between schools becomes easier and more efficient. The Action Plan aims to give each child what they need. from the right pair of glasses to safety, protection, and special tuition. Once everyone is healthy, the action plan also provides for sport and culture to be part of every child's school life.
The National School Nutrition Program feeds about half of all learners, and it's paid for by the government. Many schools have planted their own vegetable gardens, so learners also enjoy the benefits of fresh veggies.
Teachers constantly assess children and identify those who need support. Professionals who specialize in helping struggling learners support about a third of our schools. Full-service schools provide specialized teaching for children who have learning challenges and special needs. The action plan aims to have at least one full-service school in all of the country's education districts.
A well-run school functions because of good management. The action plan makes sure that schools follow the basic annual management processes and that these are transparent and inclusive. The principal and the school management team report to district officials and parents about the curriculum and school development plans. They also keep accurate records of each learner's progress and well-being, as well as teacher training. For a school to function well, caregivers and parents have to participate, and this is one of the goals of the action plan.
Annual National Assessments, or ANA, are literacy and numeracy tests that your child takes. The ANA tests are a way to find out what the gaps are in learners' understanding of subjects and how well they write and express themselves.
The results of the ANA tests will tell caregivers and teachers about the standard of learning in their school.
Parents can have a say in how the school is run if they make themselves available to be elected to the school governing body. On the board, they will help the school by fundraising, looking after school facilities, supporting school management, overseeing good governance, and having a say in how to spend the school's budget. Another goal of the action plan is to make sure that each school is properly funded and that the funds are received on time and spent effectively.
Learners need textbooks, workbooks, study guides, and stationery, and schools, with support from provincial and district officers, must provide them. With this right comes a responsibility. Teachers and learners must take care of the textbooks so that the next class can use them over and over again. When children become teenagers, they may lose focus and forget that they are at school to learn. They might experiment with drugs or alcohol, fall pregnant, or dodge school. Teenagers need to be protected. Caregivers, make time for open conversations with your children about life and their future dreams. Build your relationship with your children as they become young adults. It gives them self-esteem and a sense of responsibility. Quality communication has a positive impact on their school results.
Teachers contribute to good results by teaching their subjects with expertise and confidence. Teachers can grow and maintain this quality by accessing the 80 hours of professional development and training provided in the action plan.
Learners who get into the habit of completing their homework are more likely to succeed in exams. Make sure that you have a table with enough light and a quiet place to study. Caregivers know your children's timetables and the dates of their tests and exams. Check their books and meet with their teachers regularly. The law says that learners must stay in school until the end of grade 9 or until they are 15 years old. The action plan aims to have every single child in school until they are skilled enough to find a job or study further.
Grade 9 is an important year because learners choose their subjects for matric. This choice will influence the study paths to their careers. South Africa needs skilled adults in various fields in order to keep developing the country. They should choose subjects which they find interesting and which they are capable of studying to a higher level.
Learners should get as much information about the many different careers to help them make their choices. Schools can hold a career day and invite professionals to share their journey with learners. The more information, the better. The more teachers, the better. The action plan aims to attract young, motivated people to join the teaching profession. To support interested youngsters, the government introduced the Funza Lushaga bursary scheme in 2007. Teaching is a great career because you experience job satisfaction, enjoy using technology in the classroom, support the learning of others, and shape young minds.
At the end of grade 9, some young people may choose to go to an FET college to learn vocational skills such as hotel and tourism, mechanics, or construction. This is another of the action plan's goals, to increase the number of learners who enroll at FET colleges.
There are 50 state FET colleges that offer accredited courses in South Africa. They're situated in different parts of the country, so you can choose which college suits you best. FET qualifications help graduates link up with the world of work. Hard work brings rewards, and there are many scholarships for those who do very well at the end of their grade 9 year. Now, isn't that a good reason to push yourself?
School graduates who do well in mathematics and science can go on to work in professions like teaching, scientific research, medicine, financial management, engineering, and many other careers.
Knowledge is everywhere. You can find it in books, computers, from your phone. Young people use various media to get informed about all kinds of things.
The action plan aims to increase the number of grade 12 learners who pass physical science. Another priority goal is to increase the number of grade 12 learners who pass mathematics. The Naledi mathematics and science schools have shown that with the right teacher training and resources, results can be improved. Timing is everything, and the action plan aims to make sure that teachers complete the curriculum before end-of-year exams. Principals and district officials are checking how well teachers achieve this. The action plan has set the goal of increasing the number of grade 12 learners who do well enough in their final exams to study for a degree at university.
All the hard work since grade R now comes into play. Those who have developed the habit of reading, completing their homework and assignments, and studying find exams much easier. Everyone can be successful if they do the basics. Currently, 1 in 8 matriculates gets results good enough to apply for university. The action plan motivates us to do better. Starting with those first baby steps, quality education gives each child a chance to achieve a future filled with opportunities. Through working together, we ensure that every child enjoys quality education.
Join hands and do your part to support the 27 goals of the action plan.